Hello children, welcome you all in this online edu classes for class 7th social science. Here again I am Meenakshi Pandey with the second part of the video for chapter number 3, how the state government works. In the previous video we have already studied about various new terms like the constituencies, MLAs, and how the ministers and the chief ministers being elected. Not only that, we have also studied that what a legislative assembly is. But now, still we have to learn some more thing about the legislative assembly. So I'm going to begin with this. Children, as we know that in each state we have a legislative assembly. It is also known as Vidhan Sabha. In few states, we have legislative assembly as well as legislative councils. Means the Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad. Children, there are few states which is larger in size as well as the population is dense over there. Thus, the state which has a large population and a large area, they have the bicameral legislature. Means they have both the houses, the legislative assembly as well as the legislative council. The states where we have only the legislative assembly are known as the unicameral legislature. In India, we have 6 states that have bicameral legislature. They are Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Telangana and Uttar Pradesh. Let us see that with this mind map. As you can see here, the state legislature. There are 2 types, the bicameral and unicameral. Unicameral legislature has only the legislative assembly, but the bicameral legislature has both the houses, that is the Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad, or we can say legislative assembly and legislative council. I am going to tell you some specific differences between the legislative council and the legislative assembly. Let us see. Legislative assembly. It is also known as the lower house and the legislative council is known as the upper house. Legislative assembly is a non-permanent body because every 5 years the legislative assembly get dissolved, because we have already learned that after every 5 years the elections are done and new representatives are been elected by the people from different constituencies. But in the legislative council, every 2 years the members get retired. Not all, but few members. Members are indirectly elected by MLAs, local bodies, teachers, and also some are nominated by the governor. In legislative council, the members are elected for 6 years, wherein the legislative assembly, the members are elected for 5 years. The members when hold the meeting, that is been presided by the speaker or deputy speaker in legislative assembly. But the meetings of legislative councils are been presided by the chairman or the deputy chairman. So here we are over with some of the basic differences between the legislative assembly and legislative council. Now let us see the debate that happens in the assembly. Children, we have already discussed that the legislative assembly is a place where the members of the ruling party as well as the MLAs of the opposition meet to discuss various issues or problems. The problems can be of different ways. For example, the water scarcity, epidemic, lack of cleanliness, education-based problem, transport, electricity, etc. So, the MLAs of the opposition can ask questions and express their opinion too. The concerned minister from the ruling party, they respond to those questions and tell about the measures being taken for those issues. Hence, the chief minister and other ministers have to take decisions and run the government. All the decisions are taken jointly by the chief minister and other ministers, but they need approval of MLAs. The chief minister and other ministers are together called the executive part of the state government, while all the other MLAs together are called the legislative part of the state government. You need to go through the debate that is given in your book page number 34 and 35 of SPL book. I'm sure that your doubts would get very clear by reading those texts. Now, it is the time to understand about the working of the government. The Legislative Assembly is not only the place where opinions are expressed about the work of the government and action is demanded. In a democracy, we have learned that the people are the most powerful personalities. In the Legislative Assembly, when the debates are being taken up, the Legislative Assembly also passes new laws which are implemented by various departments such as health, education, agriculture, etc. It can also establish communities to solve particular issues. All the departments in the state government are answerable to Legislative Assembly for their actions. Now children, see, when the debates are being taken up in the Legislative Assembly, the ministers have to convince people asking the questions that the proper steps are being taken up. At the same time, the newspaper and the media widely discusses the issue and the government has to respond, for example, by holding the press conferences. The people come to know about what the state government does through different means of mass media. You have already seen it in the newspaper and news channels. The government is also answerable to people who elected it. The government can make new laws, but in democracy, people organize meetings to voice their opinions and protest against the government. As in the previous slide, you saw about the assembly that how the debates and decisions are taken. After that, a press conference is organized where a large number of people from media, some ministers as well as the government officials are present. The minister briefs the people about the debate and decisions taken in that assembly are being discussed. They are also responsible to respond to various queries raised by the media people. You might have seen these things in the various news channels as well. With this, we come to the end of this chapter. Stay at home, take care, be safe. Kindly go through the books for your better understanding. Thank you.